So, what country do you come from?
I'm coming from Belgium, but I'm working in Luxembourg for the moment.
I'm coming from Belgium, but now I am a support coordinator in Luxembourg.
And can you tell me, what is dyslexia?
For me, it's a kind of disorder which leads to difficulties in reading, writing. It could be also understanding some information coming with auditory link, not really problems.
For me, it's like people who have difficulties with reading, changing letters, have difficulties with sounds sometimes, writing skills.
But the problem is that it's like a screen between the intelligence of the pupil and the ability to participate like the other in the normal lessons and things like that. So with a dyslexic child, we have to help them to compensate, to write, to help them to find their own way to compensate the difficulties. So first, probably make them discover them and act with that or react.
What training have you had in dyslexia awareness?
We got the training when we were going to school for being a teacher, so we learned about it. Then later on I was also in a program with a teacher who was coming to do co-teaching in my class, and she was working in a school for children with special needs, so I learned a lot from her actually to help me in class. And I also was for a while myself a teacher in a school for children with special needs.
As a support coordinator, what provision is there for dyslexia in your school?
So we work together with teachers, parents and the specialist, which is the person who made the diagnosis. And then together we try during a meeting to point out the weaknesses, the strengths of the pupil, the interest of the pupil, the challenges, and together we try to elaborate such a kind of learning plan or support plan to help the pupil to feel better in the school, to feel better during the lesson and to improve.
Also, the children get support when they're dyslexic, so that's very important already. We can also do some things in class to help them, but we have to be careful with reducing things in tests and stuff like this.
Sure. So what's the difference between the provision in Luxembourg and the provision in Belgium?
Indeed, I lived Belgium 20 years ago, and so I am in the other kind of school since that, so I can't tell you.
If I look at my old school in Belgium, we have like extra help, extra support for children with dyslexic problems. We have like also materials we can use, we can do other tests. Children can use materials while reading. We can give the text at home, for instance, before a test of comprehensive reading. So actually we can do already a lot of things in Belgium for the moment.
Okay. And is provision in Luxembourg generally adequate, would you say?
It's not me who can say that. What I can say that we are doing our best.
I think we're actually pretty good if I see what we saw in the course already now.
In the country, we have 9 different centers of competences. Each center is focused on one kind of learning disorder. We have a center for autism, a center for physical and motor handicap, another one for dyslexia and things like that. And then in each of those competence centers, you have specialists who can intervene in the Luxembourgish school.
I think we have still some steps to make, so but we're getting there, you know, we don't stand still and we're trying to get there, I think.
I think that it's not only the school who is concerned, but also parents and also the vision of the school that the parents can have and the specialists as well. So I think it's really needed to make everyone work in the same direction and with the same pace. So the school can't solve the problem if the parents didn't believe that there is something. And if the school didn't believe that there is a problem, the parents can not be efficient as well. We have to work together, absolutely. And the pupil itself needs to feel supported by the school, but also understood in his difficulties. So he is also a partner, an important partner.